and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
Lower chamber of the French Parliament approves vaccine passes. New bill which, if approved by Senate next week, would make vaccination against COVID-19 a must for those wishing to eat out, visit theaters, museums and other cultural venues, and travel across France. Early on Thursday morning, following several days of intense arguments in the lower chamber of the French Parliament, lawmakers finally approved a piece of legislation that sets out to address the spread of COVID-19 in France. New bill which, if approved by Senate next week, would make vaccination against COVID-19 a must for those wishing to eat out, visit cultural venues, and travel across the country. 214 members of the National Assembly voted in favor of the new bill, 93 against it, and 27 abstained. Among the measures featured in the bill is the introduction of vaccine passes, to replace the existing health passes which people have to present in order to be able to visit cafes, bars, and restaurants, as well as cinemas, museums, and inter-regional public transport. Under the current rules, people who have either recovered from COVID-19 within the past 6 months or have been vaccinated are eligible to receive a health pass. There is also another avenue still open under this system. A negative PCR or antigen test gives access to a health pass which is valid for 24 hours. A vaccine pass would, however, be different, as the name suggests. It would no longer be given in exchange for negative test results and would be issued only to those who have recently recovered or been fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The rules would apply to everyone over 12, save those with medical exemptions. New bill came under fire in the National Assembly from both the far-right and far-left parties, which slammed the legislation as an attack on the personal freedoms of the French. Adding fuel to the fire was President Emmanuel Macron's comment to a French newspaper, when he defined his strategy as pissing off the unvaccinated. Macron said that only a small minority was still recalcitrant, adding that his government would be putting more pressure to limit those people's social lives, in a bid to make them embrace vaccination. Senate will start discussing the bill next Tuesday, with Emmanuel Macron's government hoping to pass it into law by January 15. This could be delayed, however, as the opponents of the bill have said they will refer the controversial legislation to France's Constitutional Council. The Conservatives want it to check whether the need to protect the French people from COVID-19 was balanced, against the need to respect the citizens' personal freedoms. Yesterday, 332,000 new COVID-19 cases were reported in France, a new daily record not only for that country, but for any nation in Europe. With the advent of Omicron, the number of infections has been rising steadily in France. It is estimated that approximately 5 million people there have yet to be vaccinated against COVID-19.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.